Hey, buddy. You loving life? You enjoying your tree? He's a good boy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sunday. I don't want to call it a lazy Sunday. It's not a lazy Sunday. A lazy Sunday would insinuate that, like, I'm not working, which is not true. I'm working today. The thing that makes it feel lazy, so it feels like a lazy Sunday, is the fact that I had a massive amount of sleep last night. Man, I went to bed late. It was Saturday, and even though we didn't record anything, we stayed up and chatted with a few people last night. So I went to bed kind of late, and I've been really tired over the past week. I think it stemmed from a few things. For one, I haven't been getting as much sleep, I think, as I've needed. But then also, when I had to wake up and take Mal to the airport, since then I've never really fully recovered, even trying to get naps and stuff. So I decided that I wouldn't set an alarm, and then I would just sleep. And I had to wake up this morning to feed Kepler, but when I woke up, I was like, well, if I feel tired, I'll go back to bed. So I fed him, and I was so exhausted. I was like, I'm gonna lay back down. So I did. And when I finally woke up, I had slept for 12 hours. And that's a long time. I haven't had 12 hours of sleep in a long time. I don't remember the last time. It's probably been a year or more. It's very, very atypical for me to get that much sleep. But I got to tell you, I feel pretty good. I feel rested for the first time in a long time, and it's nice. It's really nice. So, waking up a little bit later than I probably would have liked sort of sucks, especially because I actually need to get in bed, not early, but like somewhat early to make sure I'm up in the morning. I have a repairman coming tomorrow. I don't know if we ever mentioned it, but the garbage disposal on the sink broke. First, it was leaking. It was actually when Alex and Haley arrived. We noticed that the garbage disposal was leaking under the sink, which was a huge pain because we had to take everything out and then clean up the water and then put like a little bucket under there. But then a few days after, it just straight up broke. Like, it didn't work anymore. So it's like, cool. So anyway, there's I guess a plumber coming tomorrow, and he's going to be here in the morning. So I got to be up for that. And that makes today a little awkward, because I'm waking up kind of late. I'm going to work on stuff, but then I'm super rested, which means I probably don't want to go to bed real early, but I might have to. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows how I'll feel a little bit later. For now, I am happy, though. It's nice to have gotten some rest. I just ate, admittedly a late lunch, and I'm feeling good about going upstairs and working on stuff today. I talked to Mal already, and she's also having a pretty, I guess, lazy day, just enjoying time with her family. So even though we are apart, it sounds like we're both probably going to have a pretty good Sunday.
So growing up, we always would go and find apple trees that were on the side of the road and pick apples. But you have an apple tree here, and there's some apples that are ripe.
No, they're not ripe.
Okay, they're not ripe because the thing we always did is we wanted apples early so they'd be extra sour, and these are early. So they are super sour apples. So I'm gonna try this one. And because it's a wild apple, you kind of have to pay attention when you eat, and you can't just, you have to look for worms.
Look at that.
They're so good.
Yeah, right in the jaws.
They are so good.
You can feel just the sour. Yeah, they're really good. That's how we, sometimes growing up, we'd go to apple orchards, and you would be like, what apples aren't in season yet, but that are coming up, and then we'd go pick those apples.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, they're not ripe. And we were like, we know, we want them sour. This is that.
Is this hot enough? Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Huh. That was a lot of soup. I didn't think it was going to be quite hot enough. But yeah, I heated it and it seems hot enough. So it's later. I gotta tell you, I've had a really weird day. I mean, of course I was gonna have a really weird day. I slept 12 hours and I woke up late. But I was up for, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours or something. I was working on stuff, and then I had a ham sandwich. I had a ham sandwich at dinner time. I had some of that soup earlier. That's soup that's a chicken gnocchi soup that my mom had given me when I was last in Myrtle Beach, and we came home and put it in the freezer, so it's just been on ice. Anyway, after I had the ham sandwich earlier, which was probably around like 9 or 10 p.m., I got really tired all of a sudden, and I was like, this don't make any sense. You know, I've slept a lot. I feel like I shouldn't be tired, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna set a timer for just an hour, and I'm gonna lay down for an hour. And I did. I just laid down right on the couch, and I did. I fell asleep. I was surprised. I had no trouble falling asleep, and I had no trouble waking up. And an hour later, I woke up and I was like, that was nice. And it's super weird. And as a result, obviously, because I have to be up in the morning, actually the plumber called me and told me he's coming even earlier than I thought he would. So he said he'll probably be here around 8 a.m. And I was looking at the clock and I was like, I don't really know what's going to happen, you know, in terms of me and, you know, the time and everything, because like, I can't, if I wanted like 8 hours of sleep, you know, I'd have to go to bed and I'm not ready for sleep. So I decided that, you know, it was fine. I haven't done this in a while where I'm just kind of real willy-nilly about my sleep. But I've decided to be willy-nilly, and I feel okay. Like I don't feel bad about it at all, because it's just me. Like I'm not affecting Mao in any negative way because she's not here. So yeah, that's my plan. Is you know, it's obviously late now. It's starting to become the early hours of the morning, and I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind. I feel like rested for the first time in a while. I feel really good. Probably the first time since we've moved here. And I'm just kind of doing my own thing. There's no real schedule. I'm getting stuff done. So, you know, why does it matter? And the answer is it doesn't. So I'm actually kind of enjoying myself. I'm vibing. Is that used correctly? I don't know. But it's the way I feel. It's like I'm getting stuff done, and you know, at some point I'll probably go to bed, and it'll be more like a nap because I'll probably only sleep for a few hours before morning. But whatever, you know, I've still got 2 days before Mal gets back, and it doesn't really matter. I'll just kind of do my own thing and work and get stuff done and sleep when I want for as long as I want, and then work when I want for as long as I want, and you know, make sure I eat and Kep eats. So yeah, it's weird. Today's been really weird as a result, but I don't feel bad about it at all. Like sometimes when my schedule gets all messed up, I'm like, I gotta fix my schedule, and that I don't have that today, and I don't know why that is, if it's just a byproduct of the fact that there's not a lot of like additional things to do right now, or like the only thing I'm really focused on is vlogs, not anything else, or the fact that Mal's not here. I don't know, but I feel real chill about it, and it's a nice feeling. It is. I don't like that. I probably don't want this, you know, to last forever, because I like being able to be on a pretty set schedule, but for now, this is fine. So I'm gonna eat my soup. And I'm just going to go ahead and end the vlog here. At some point, like I said, I'm probably not going to have a sleep, but I'll probably lay down for a few hours. And we'll see if the plumber can fix our garbage disposal tomorrow, since it, you know, doesn't even work anymore. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?